Hmm. What's up, Clear Gamer? Shine here. Welcome to That's News Report and Shine, your semi-weekly, bi-weekly, bi-decadely, bi-century news show created by me, Shine Zero. And today we're here to cover the news. Now, it's been a long time since I covered the news, but we have a lot of stories to get into, so let's start. Story number one. Sony has decided to end production of physical media, and you already know that I've been a long time Sony hater, just saying that the new, I've been on Sony, but this is one of the dumbest things Sony has done. They have decided in 2028 that they will be ending all physical production of discs, which means by 2028 you will not be able to buy any form of physical disc for your PlayStation 5, which is honestly not the move, but a lot of people are arguing is because more people buy digital copies as opposed to physical copies, which to the extent that it's true, but Sony also is fudging. Sony and a lot of other corporations are actually fudging those numbers, and those numbers aren't actually completely accurate. Like, don't get me wrong, the split between physical and digital is true because people are choosing to buy more games digitally, which I don't know why you would do that, because why would you willingly choosing to buy a game that's not physical? Why would you do this to yourself? You're basically you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself when you do stuff like that. I don't know why you would do that to yourself. That's crazy, but it is indeed true. But to the extent that Sony's saying, it's a little muddy. Another thing is they decided, I've been sitting on this like for a long time, but they finally responded to this. When they responded and said that this was a month ago, and now that we are now on August the 3rd, they responded a couple days ago that, they don't feel that ending physical media will impact their business negatively, and the backlash that people are generating will not hurt them negatively. They honestly just do not care. And honestly, at that point, if a corporation decides, well, you're not necessarily anymore, don't support them. Don't give them their money. They're not worth paying for anymore. I think at this point, PlayStation has done everything in its power over the decades to show its consumers that they should not buy their service anymore. Like, don't give them any more money. People should stop giving PlayStation money. So that's what they decided to do, and that's what you're gonna have to deal with. Another thing is Crunchyroll. Yeah, another PlayStation-owned business, ironically, has also decided that they will also be ceasing the production of some physical discs. They also want to make it to where for Crunchyroll members, you have to be a Crunchyroll Plus member to be able to use their store, which honestly, Crunchyroll as a service, honestly, don't use Crunchyroll. They are the worst service to buy anime. They're the worst service to watch anime. Just why don't give Crunchyroll money? Crunchyroll deserves no more money. Do not give them any money. Don't give them any time. Don't give them anything. Crunchyroll is a no. Do not give them any money. The next thing that's happened is your boys, the man, the myth, the legend, ironically on game preservation, your man, the myth, the legend, GOG, has decided to release the Star Ocean games. Yes, they have released all the Star Ocean games, at least all three of them, two of them, Star Ocean, two Star Ocean games that have been out for the Switch and everywhere else are now making their ways to the GOG store, and you're going to be able to get them, which, if you don't know, GOG is a service where you can buy PC games DRM free. Ironically, they're digital, but then if you wanted to, you can make your own physical copy, like a lot of the members in the community have been doing, making their own physical copies, because being able to physically own your games or being able to back up your games or play your games without internet connection is very important. And GOG's mission statement is to make it to where you can play your games, and as long as you download their backup installer, you can install the games perpetually forever without having to connect to their server. So that's a cool thing that GOG does. As a service, you really should look into GOG if you're a PC gamer. I honestly would recommend buying a game. If there's a choice between buying a game on Steam or GOG, you should buy it on GOG first. So there's that. Ooh, what is wrong with my computer?